what you just started. Me and my bitch go naughty. Give a fuck about this party. We gon' step on shit regardless. Get my coin and swipe that bitch and now the spirit charge. Making moves, being on bitches, I be really much.
Boyfriend's
I got hands for a hoe. I get bands for a show. He want chance after chance after chance, nigga, no.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Denasia, but you can call me Nay, and that is no E. So we're about to get ready to go to Pilates, so we're gonna talk and get ready at the same time. It is currently May 4th on Sunday. This week is gonna be my last week of my third semester of nursing school. It's not even a full week, it's 2 days. So tomorrow I have my critical care final, and then Tuesday I have my OB final. So yeah, I'm super excited to be done with this. Right now, as y'all can tell, we're not in our normal background because we moved. And if you watch my last video, you saw that video was very chaotic and all over the place because I was trying to move, and I also had to take all my ATI exams. So it was just a lot going on. But this video should be a little bit better because I have my finals Monday and Tuesday. I have a nurse residency interview for ICU on Wednesday, and then I have Thursday I get my hair braided. Friday me and Angel are gonna have a pool day and just spend the day by the pool, celebrate us being free from the shackles of nursing school for 5 days. Because if you don't know, I am in an accelerated BSN program. So I started nursing school at 18, right after I graduated. Well, before I even graduated high school, I started in my accelerated program. And yeah, I'm about to start my last semester of nursing school next week. And it's accelerated, so I really only have 5 or so days off. But honestly, to be done, that's so worth it for me. So yeah, I have my last semester of nursing school. My last semester of nursing school, I'll tell y'all more about it once we get there, because honestly, I'm just trying to get past this semester, and then we'll discuss it probably. But yeah, that's really what's going on. Right now, I'm getting ready to go to Pilates. Oh, this is burning. I think it's because I haven't used it in a minute because my stuff has been packed up. And, so, I've been doing rinky-dink skincare, y'all. This is my first time really doing, in-depth skincare. And this is burning. Which is not, really alarming because it used to burn when I first started it. But eventually your face starts getting used to it. But I guess my face done got unused to it because it burns. Whew. Okay. I gotta let that dry. Anyways, while I do that, I can talk to y'all a little bit. So, today's plan is we're gonna go to Pilates, get that done because I have lost a lot of my progress because I've been BSing, just being honest. So we're gonna go to Pilates, and then after Pilates, I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna study. And I think that's not really even study. I need to do my memory aid for my final exam. So for critical care, which is the exam I have tomorrow, the exam is cumulative, so it's gonna be over everything. But for OB, it's not cumulative, so it's just a third exam, which thank God. I'm not really too worried about OB because I've been doing really well in OB, thankfully. I think on exam 1 I got a 95, and on exam 2 I got a 96. So In that class, I'm not really worried about that. I'm totally fine with, like, I'm sure I can keep my A. But I'm still gonna study like normal. I'm still gonna study like normal, just to, you know. I know you can never get too comfortable, y'all. You can never get too comfortable. You can never get too comfortable. But yeah. For critical care, I'm nervous because, like, critical care covered so much information. Like, it was crazy. Like, it covered so much information. So I'm kind of nervous about a cumulative final, but you know, they say that it's like very broad picture, and they say that the final exam is usually students' best grade. So I'm hoping that's true. I don't even need it to be my best grade. I just need it to let me get my A. If all goes well with these finals on Monday and Tuesday, this is gonna be my first semester in nursing school getting a 4.0. Normally, how my first 2 semesters went, I would be getting all A's, and then one class would mess me up, and I would get a B in that class and it would literally be an 89 every time. And that's like so frustrating to me, because it's just like, bro, like, that's irritating. An 89, really? But this semester, my goal was to get a 4.0. And we're gonna do it. If all goes well for my finals, which it will, in Jesus' name. I'm claiming it now. But I need to go, actually. Let me see how far this place is. Okay, yeah, it's 21 minutes away. So, I'm gonna get ready to go, though, just so I can have a little bit of time to, like, get myself together, you know? I have a big pimple on my forehead. I don't even know if y'all can see it, because I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really see inside the camera that good. But trust, it's big and it's ugly, but there's nothing I can do about it. And my skin has been breaking out these past like couple weeks, and I know it's just been stress, like, because on top of finals and all that, we also been moving, which moving in itself is so stressful to me. I don't know if I'm the only person that's like that, but like, it's literally so stressful because, like, I don't know, and I have so much stuff, so like, moving is just such a big hassle. Like, I'm gonna give y'all an update. Hush, Cash. Also, we have those big floor-to-ceiling windows in the living room, and Cash has been getting on my nerves so bad because every time somebody walks by, she freaking does this, and it's irritating. And she even does it like in the morning when I'm freaking asleep, and it wakes me up. Girl, if Cash keeps on at this rate, she gonna be looking for a new home, for real. No, but seriously, I don't even know what to do to make her stop. Like, she just does it.
Points in 10. In 8. Little up, little down, last 8 seconds. In 8, just hold that plate out. We're gonna hold it there.
Alright, y'all, so I just got home. That Pilates class tore me up. If you're in the Dallas area and you want a Pilates class and you're gonna get every cent worth, y'all gotta try Carrie's Pilates. It's like so bad. My legs feel like noodles, like, oh, that tore me up. I'm not gonna lie. If you do want to try Carrie's Pilates, my favorite instructor is, well, like, my favorite class in general, and my favorite instructor is Arvin King. He does he does all the classes, but the favorite class I like taking from him is the abs and the booty burn. But I'm finna cook because, yeah, I'm hungry. That's just like me. I'm supposed to drink the protein. I'm supposed to drink so now tell me about this if y'all are some of them fitness heads, but they said I need to up my protein to see the proper gains. So I've been trying to drink these Core Powers because they got what 26 grams of protein, and my goal is 70 right now. 70 grams of protein. Because they say you're supposed to eat. Well, I don't know. Somebody said you're supposed to eat like the amount of protein you're supposed to eat is the amount of pounds of your goal body weight. So like for example, if your goal body weight is 150 pounds or 120 pounds, you're supposed to eat 120 grams of protein. I said that's unrealistic. I'm not gonna ever like in my life probably eat that much protein. Well, unless I see my butt start getting big, then I might have to. Coochie. He be having the hoes on there too. Cause last time I seen him, we being nosy about our neighbor. We got a young nigga neighbor. At our old apartment, it was a lot of older people. Like it was mixed race, like black, Mexican, white. But they was look like families. Older people over here, the young niggas is out. I'm just talking about they out and they be. It's one that drive a slingshot like that. He actually owns it because he's had it for so long, or either he's like I don't know, but he has it like all the time. I don't know, but either way, these are not bad. They're good enough for me to drink. But I guess I could drink 150 grams of protein because, like, if I drank 2 a day, that's already 50 grams. But I'm not. 150 is not even my goal weight. 150, my goal weight is like 140. Because, y'all, I'm 5'2". Like, I'm 5'2". So, I think 140 will be T on me. Because I need, this butt, it hold weight. Let me please the other one I'm playing. Coochie. So yeah, I'm gonna let y'all watch me make this, and then and then I'm gonna show y'all like an updated little tour of the house. Y'all can see the progress. Cause I made a lot of progress on my room alone, but the whole house too.
What's up, man? I just made this steak, potato, broccoli, and corn, 4-pan. So that's y'all throw so far. First, I got me a little ribeye steak chopped up into some cubes like this. Then I got me a little.
Hold on, he's taking too long. Let's put this in 2 times speed. I'm impatient.
Potato, sliced it, chop it up like that. Got them chunks looking like this. Then I sliced up some corn like that. Then I got me some broccoli. Then I just really butter steak I see, my wood-fired garlic, my Greek season. First I went in with the steak, then the corn, then the potato, then my broccoli. Then I got this little pan like that. Hit this on a little butter, wrap it and fold it back to them 445 minutes to an hour. Trying to get kind of like that.
So yeah, I made it before it slaps. And it's easy, because don't nobody got time to be doing all that extra every day. Like, ugh. Okay, so here's the little update of my room. So it's obviously not done yet. These 2 candles are not staying, but I was burning them earlier just so it could smell good in here. So I have my vanity with this little chair. Got my circle mirror. Got a few decorations for the vanity. Got my chair. This chair was for my vanity, but like I'm gonna have to just leave it in this corner. TV mounted in the corner. So we got my bed. It's my comforter and my decorative pillows are over there in that corner. I just haven't made it up yet because I'm waiting until I go buy new pillows. Then I got these little end tables with my decorative books. Come back over here. Got my other end table. And then I got the 3 pictures of me above the bed. Period poo. And then in this mirror, I have like this little silver arch mirror with this little skinny vase with the pompous. Then let's show y'all the bathroom. So the bathroom, we got my little, what's it called, soap and toothbrush holder. this candle that I don't know if that's gonna stay there, but I was burning it last night because I was trying to get it to smell good in here. My little lady. This is to like cover my butt wipes. I feel like just using tissue is not the vibe. But they didn't match. Then I got this picture from, I don't even know, my curtain. And then my little rug. So, yeah. So eventually I am going to do like a in-depth room tour. But I don't know. I am going to do an in-depth room tour, but it'll be after everything's like completely done. And when I do that one, I'm going to make sure I link everything in the description box. Cash, hush. I'm going to make sure I link everything in the description box so that y'all can check it out if y'all want to. Because my room is going to be so cute. Like, hands down. But I don't mind showing stuff while it's still in progress because, like, I'm real. And y'all know I always been a real chick. So, yeah. I'm making the little bowls. I mean, the little foil pans. So, the corn and the steak are still unthawing. But I just seasoned the potatoes and the broccoli. And those are in here. And then trying to see when the steak is gonna be like soft enough. So I'll give that a little bit more time. While I do that, I'm just gonna kind of like straighten up. I'm gonna heat me up a chimichanga. Cause grandma hungry. One thing about Pilates, y'all, it really wears your girl out. Like, bad.
Cash, get out the kitchen.
I haven't had a chimichanga in years. My mom picked these up when we were at the grocery store, and she might have ate because it sounds pretty good right now. It says on for a minute and 30 seconds. Okay. Open one end of wrapper and then microwave for a minute and 30 seconds. So, yes, I'm finna eat a chimichanga with chocolate milk. If y'all have recommendations for anything that's like, for any protein drinks that are actually good, heavy on the actually good and don't have that chalky taste, let me know. Because the only reason, I mean, I can drink these like in the morning, but like, the only reason I drink them as much as I do is because I can't find anything else high in protein that I like as far as like drinks go. Or even if it's like a snack, like a protein bar or something. But I don't actually know because remember, I'm allergic to nuts and almonds and peanuts and all that. So I don't know. If y'all have some recs, let me know. I'm trying to get my body tea. I'm trying to get my body right. It's a work in progress at the end of the day. And while I sit here, so good. And while I sit here, I'm finna watch this last video. So this is my last like video, like, so for the final exam we have content review videos, and then we have one like final exam review. So the video is 2 hours long. This is the last content exam review, and then after this I'm gonna make a memory aid.
I will talk a little bit about some specifics, but essentially all of the intracranial problems that you have learned about during the semester, that's ischemic stroke, hemorrhagic stroke, and head trauma.
About any, this is about to slap so hard. I'm finna eat. Yummy yum, yummy yum. Yeah, but
screenshots. So I've already gotten some messages, and I just want you to know, stay over there.
Okay, y'all, so I call myself taking a little baby nap, and it's currently like 8:40 and I just woke up. So we're gonna start on this memory aid. My test is normally at 9, but tomorrow is at 8. Because the university sets the times for the final exam. So good morning, guys. So it is currently Monday. Grandma's so tired. It's Monday at 6:40 a.m. My test is at 8, and I'm about to start this video.
Get started. Your post in the chat, visualized on the recording. You know, there's so much to prepare, so I do go pretty fast in this session so that we're not here all day, or the rest of the day rather. Don't hesitate to stop me if you have any questions. There is no doubt that's a problem. So keep that in consideration. Otherwise, if you're just simply being asked, tell me what you would do first, as far as either assess or intervene as a priority, then you follow the ABCD, and this is what I'm referencing, this example question. So if you have a patient who's diagnosed with Guillain-Barré, one of our neuromuscular problems, and they begin to vomit while being admitted to the nursing unit, which action should the nurse take first? ABCD, ABCD, ABCD. A, B, C, or D. Answer option as well. Which action do you take first? And of course, this is what's going to cause harm to your patient. And when I say this, what am I talking about? What is your concern with this patient when you, and the reason?
Hey y'all, so it's time for my test. I feel indifferent, honestly. Oh, I'm glad that my hair looks good because I have to film this video interview thing for my what's it called? I have to film this video interview thing for a nurse residency. So I'm about to film that and we'll see the vibes. So I just got done with my final. I finished it was 80 questions, and I'm not gonna lie, starting out I was a little wary because it seems like all the questions I didn't know or didn't remember were front loaded. But once I got to about question 8, I was talking about, I was in there, like I was like, ooh, know that. Yeah, but them first 8 questions, I don't know what to tell y'all, which pretty much measures up with my grade. I got an 89. Remember, I told y'all grade was T. So I had a 90.88 in the class. I only need a 90, okay? An A is an A. I just want a 4.0 this semester. That's all I want, guys. So after my final, my grade is a 90.22. Clock that T. And there's nothing else that could possibly make my grade go down. Actually, wait. Did she grade my... Well, either way, this would make my grade go up, not down. But let me see, did she grade it already? Yeah, so she hasn't graded my remediation yet for CAP. But that doesn't matter because that's just an extra 10 points on that grade. So that's going to go up. And on top of that, y'all, I got 2 points extra credit. I get 2 points extra. Cash, shut up. Stop barking at people. Leave people alone. I get 2 points extra credit. So, I'm talking about in it. Well, bitch, you burnt out. I'm so proud of myself, y'all. Hey, shut up. If anybody lives in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and you want to buy a dog, she's very cute, but I'm so sick of this goddamn dog. Oh my gosh, she's so irritating. If you want to buy her, please leave it down in the comments or DM me on Instagram. Get her out of my face, like seriously. That just pissed me off. Anyways, so yeah. I'm ending the class with a 90.22. So all I have to do after this is my OB final tomorrow. Well, it's not even a final, it's just a test. And in OB, I have a 94.22. So I have way more room in that class, but preferably I don't need it. I'm so happy, y'all. Like, this is my first semester in nursing school getting a 4.0 because every semester there's always at least one class that I get a B in, and then both the B's, like first semester and last semester, y'all, why were both the B's like an 89.8? 89.9. Like, they are so evil, bro. And at my nursing school, they don't round, point blank, period. So if you get an 89.9, you just get a B. Like, and that almost makes it worse than getting an 80. Because at least if I got an 80, like, okay, let me, you know, deal with my B. But an 89.9, bro, is you cool? But yeah, this is my first semester getting a 4.0. A's in all my classes. I'm so excited. And we're going to do it again next semester. Because next semester is the easiest semester, though. So it's kind of imperative that you get a 4.0 because it's literally the easiest semester. But still, GPA finna be sitting so pretty. Feel great. Mwah. No bars. All right, y'all. So now I'm gonna take a break before I like start for the studying for this P's exam. I mean this OB exam. But I'm gonna pop a squat, and I need to do this video interview for this nurse residency. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm just gonna put on this little button-down shirt so I look professional or something, and then that's it. Like I'm not in the mood. I'm just gonna stick this on real quick. Let me find a bra. Do I have a black one? Yeah, here it goes. BRB. And this is all y'all are getting from me. Okay? So let me go set y'all up with my iPad and do this. The reason why I'm not too like cracked up about this interview is because they're not like, I don't know why people do this. I find it very irritating actually with nurse residencies, but for some of them they don't post like they don't post or like let you know who is actually hiring until you've already applied. So if I've already applied, here's my dilemma. So my thing is like, okay, so every cohort, they're hiring for different, you know, for different specialties. So if I would have known when I was applying to this specific hospital that they weren't hiring for the specialty that I even wanted to do, I wouldn't even waste my time doing that application. Like, I feel like they could have just said that from the get-go and saved everybody a lot of time and a lot of energy and a lot of effort, you know? Like, because I wouldn't have applied. If we just want to be real about the situation, I wouldn't have. But, you know, what can we do? So I'm not doing it. It's not working. I'm taking it as a sign. I don't want to work there anyway. I'm done. That just pissed me off to the fullest extent. Just pissed me smooth off. Like, ooh. Because what? Y'all using these rinky-dink ass systems, and literally I hate hospitals like that freaking use these little video devices instead of actually meeting with candidates in person. I think video interviews, bro, and then it's not even a video interview where you couldn't even bother to have someone interview me. You're gonna just look at my responses to a fucking preset question on video. Like, oh, please. And honestly, no shade. I haven't heard good things about working at this system anyway. So, and I already applied to another hospital of similar status, had the interview, all that. So, like, I'm over them, actually. I'm over Cash, too. I wish she would stop all this barking. Like, what do you gain from this, Cash? What do you gain from doing all this barking? I'm back in my PJs. Like, I'm not finna deal with this. No, I'm done. I'm finna take a short break, cook me some breakfast, and then yeah, short break, cook me some breakfast, and then I don't know. I don't know after that. Wherever the world takes me, you know? Alright, so boom. This we gonna make. We gonna make some breakfast potatoes, like the little smothered ones. Or is that too much starch? I mean, too much, not starch. Yeah, is that too many carbs? Because I was gonna make it with a breakfast sandwich. Is that taking it too far, guys? What y'all think? Because I'm trying to think. Or, let me think. Let me ask my mom. Hold on. Okay, so actually, change of plans. I don't know what I'm making, but we finna make something. We finna make something, very much so something. And that something is starting off with bacon. For the sake of today, I'm gonna make it on the stove.
Only look at their own experience and don't look outside themselves to see, oh, maybe other people have a different experience with this.
Okay, y'all. So, I was just in the room sleep. I'm not gonna say none of my business because I wanted to be woke up like this. I was in my room sleep. And y'all, I just got a call from that nurse residency that I interviewed with last week. And I told y'all I thought the interview went really well. And y'all, I got my first nurse residency job, my first RN job, and I'm so freaking happy because y'all, even though I know I'm a good applicant, I know I interview well. Like, I would always hear all these horror stories about people that like, oh, I thought I was finna clock T and I ended up not getting no job, or I ended up having to work med-surg, and I was like, bro, I can say it now. I didn't want to say it before just in case I did having to work med-surg. I was not working on no med-surg floor. I wasn't. Like, that was not okay with me. That's why I told you I was applying everywhere. Like, I just wanted to make sure I had a job, and I wanted to make sure it was a good job and a job that I liked, because I want to be happy after I graduate school. School has put me through enough. I just want to live my life and be happy. Y'all, God is so good. I'm so happy. Okay. So that job I just got offered is a peds. I already accepted the offer, by the way, because I didn't have a lot of time to think. Like, she asked me on the phone. So I was like, yeah. And I love this hospital. There's literally only two more hospitals that might sway me, but I'm so annoyed because those hospitals, like, by the time I don't even have my interview with those hospitals until like June, July. So I wasn't finna let this job pass me up, you know? And I'm so happy. So that job was a pediatric critical care job at, in my opinion, the best pediatric hospital in the DFW area. I did my clinicals there for peds, so I know what it's like. I really liked it. Y'all, God is good. My interview, I had such a good experience. They had like a nurse resident that was there now come and meet us before our interview to like ease nerves, let us know what to expect. And then after, she came back and picked me up for my interview and like took me on a tour. I'm so happy, guys. I'm so happy. Okay, sorry. So now I'm going through my offer. And yeah, now there's really only, now I was gonna apply to all them hospitals. All them hospitals are getting deleted. I'm only applying to two more hospitals, and one hospital doesn't even open until June 2nd, and interviews are gonna be June 24th through the 27th, and the other one opens May 12th. So I'm gonna apply to those two. But actually, I can delete the rest of these off of here right now. Now we got 2 nurse residencies left. I'm going through my offer right now. So like, I just want to come on here and tell y'all why I was still like, adrenaline pumping. I'm excited because I'm just so glad I have a job and it's a good one. Like, this is such a good hospital. I know people who work for this hospital. They love it. And when I was at clinicals, the nurses were really nice. And another thing is, not only were the nurses nice, but they treat patients really, really well. Like, I understand there's going to be bad apples everywhere, but you can tell the culture somewhere. And I'm not going to lie, like, this is the only hospital that I feel that way about, because there's two other, that's the only pediatrics hospital I feel that way about in the DFW area. And there's 2 adult hospitals that I felt that way about at clinicals. So I'm going to apply to those 2 as well. But guys, God is so good. Can I get an amen? Amen. Now let me get to it. So yeah, I'm super excited. And y'all remember that interview I told y'all I had y'all Wednesday? Canceled that. Baby, I got a job. Now, like, I was keeping it real humble before I got this job offer. I was like, I'm gonna apply everywhere in Dallas. Every hospital in Dallas, if you have an ICU or if you have a labor and delivery unit, I'm applying. Dead homies. And I don't have to do that no more, because when you have a job, you don't have to do that, you know? When you got a job, you don't have to do all that. So yeah, now there's only 2 hospitals I'm applying to. One opens on June 2nd, which is my mom's birthday. Shout out to Keisha. And then the other one opens on May 12th. So those are the only 2 units I'm applying to. Those are the only 2 units I'm interviewing for. All my other applications, respectfully withdraw them. I can tell y'all where it was at now. The applications I'm finna withdraw, the only other 2 places I applied to were Children's and Medical City. I'm finna withdraw both of them. I don't need no ride. Thank y'all. I got a job, guys. I'm so happy. J-O-B. I don't know why I was so nervous. Like, I know I'm that girl. I know my experience is tea. I know my grades is tea. I know all this. So why I was that nervous, I don't know. But the nerves is gone, sister. Let's see. Where's Children's? So I can withdraw this. But there's one thing about me, I never want to take a spot from somebody else. So the second I'm not even considering it no more, we can go ahead and clock out. Okay. I withdrawed it because I got a job. Y'all, I'm never gonna quit saying that. I'm so excited. This just goes to, like, really, like, now I'm gonna do a whole video about what you need to do in nursing school to prepare yourself to get a job, because contrary to popular belief, oh, let me clock T real quick. Hold on, I forgot to tell y'all the other thing she said. Let's do clock T. I'm 15 in 100. Hell y'all talking about? They sat in 100 people's faces. 100 students' faces. And they said I'm one of 15. They said, need that. Like, I'm so excited. But I'm going to do a whole video because I really have done a lot of stuff to set myself up for success when it comes to this job hiring process. I took my interview skills seriously. If y'all see my interview preparation document, you'll be like, dang. I take it very seriously, extremely seriously. I played no games. I made sure I got that nurse externship. They didn't even ask me about my nurse externship in the interview, but I know that was like an influencing factor. An ER nurse externship at that, and I was applying for the critical care track. Clock that T. Like, I had examples on examples prepared for patient care scenarios, and if I did it, I was like, I had practiced enough to be comfortable in my abilities. Like, y'all, and I was personable. I wasn't just, so one time in my ER nurse externship, someone such and such happened. No, I was really, like, personable. I had good people skills. That's the one tip I ever said that. Like, I told y'all that. Did I tell them that? I don't think I told y'all that. That the lady who called me, the nurse, she's actually the manager of the nurse residency program. She was not in my interview. But even she knew who I was because I had a random act of kindness to her on the elevator when I left, because she bumped into me on the elevator, and I was so kind that made her be like, well, dang, like, I really hope she gets it. And she went in there and asked me, like, oh yeah, she ate that up. That she don't need the help. I said, yeah. Like, I was personable. I looked everybody in the eye. I took the time to shake everybody's hand, which is honestly so irritating because they be 29 million people in their panels. But it shows you have personality. It's personable. I took the time to, you know, shake everybody's hand when I left. Outfit was profesh. She was on point. And I had my little thing with my resumes. I didn't even have to give it to them because they told them they already had my resume printed out in front of them. But I still let them know I had it in case they needed it. I had my stuff together. And I'm going to make sure y'all got y'all stuff together too. Just as soon as I'm done with these interviews. Because I don't want to do the video until after I complete all 3 of my interviews. I'm claiming it now. I'm getting all 3. Amen. But, because there's something, that way I'll have like various things for you to learn from. If you get what I mean. So yeah. I don't know. I feel different. Now that you got a job, like I feel diff. Like you looking at somebody who's employed. So we just got back from the grocery store. My camera's on 5%, so I'm finna go let y'all charge, get y'all stuff together. But I was gonna take y'all, but it's raining, and I don't play with my camera in rain no more because that's how my old camera got broke. Rain and cash. So y'all will be in the house. If at any time I feel a sprinkle, y'all will be in the house safely. But we just went to the grocery store. My mom's cooking roast and mashed potatoes for Din Din. She'll cook some type of vegetable, probably green beans. But I'm eating a chimichanga to hold me over, and then I'm finna start on my studying for OB. Well, not start, finish it up, and then I'll do my memory aid. Y'all, why I just realized it's Cinco de Mayo? Don't make me pull out a cha-cha. Don't make me. So yeah, period. If it wasn't like so ugly outside, I really would have been outside with some and it's somewhere eating some tacos and drinking a margarita. But you know, actually, I might go to Applebee's tonight and get a margarita, depending on how I'm feeling.
Girl, you better make that drink at this house.
I could make a margarita at the house.
Or what's that peach drink you was gonna make?
Oh, my Bellini? No. But yeah, I just wanted to give y'all an update. I'm finna go put y'all on the charger. It's 12:50. My test is at 9. I'm gonna wake up at 8. So I should get probably like a little bit, like 7 hours of sleep. And this is my memory aid finished. It took forever because it just took forever. I'm sick of doing them. But also my finger is like inflamed. I don't even know what's going on. But girl, all the memory aids didn't come without a cost. But I'm so glad that tomorrow's my final and this is the last memory aid I will ever have to do in my freaking life. Because yeah, that's the last memory aid I'll ever have to do in my life. So, God is good, you know? And then I wanted to do my ATI active learning templates today, but I'm going to do them after my test tomorrow. They're due tomorrow at 11:59. So, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, they're due. Well, they're due today at 11:59. But
you have to know how to, score and calculate that APGAR score. And the G in APGAR stands for what? Give you a hint with that cute little knee mug. Good, that's Grimace. So I really want y'all to pay close attention whenever you are assigning APGAR scores.
Y'all, so it's time for my test. I already said my prayer. Everything is already set up. Now all that's left is to do it. All that's left to it is to do it. My test is in 3 minutes, so I'm finna get started. I'm just taking my bonnet off. I'm not doing nothing to this hair. I'm just taking it off. And yeah, we in it, B. Okay, so I just took my test. I got a 93.2. My grade's gonna go up even more after I do these active learning. No, I got a 95 on the test, but my grade in the class is a 93.2. That grade is gonna like stay probably. If anything, it'll go up like maybe a point or something. It won't. It's like, but y'all know how I feel about my 4.0. So super excited. So glad to be done with this semester. I'm finna do these active learning templates real quick so I can submit them so that I can slam my laptop shut for the next 4 days. Literally only 4 days, but hey, I'll take what I can get because I'm so sick of nursing school. I'm so ready to graduate, y'all. Like, geez Louise. So yeah. I'm gonna do these active learning templates and then I'll let y'all know.
Any questions for those that are here?
Hey y'all. So I look a mess, but we just ate Chick-fil-A and I spilled this on my shirt, so I'm finna turn it around because I say it all the time. The back of me is none of my business, and it's really nobody else's business either. But we impulsively just decided to go see Sinners, and I'm gonna let y'all know if it's good or not, because one thing about people on the internet, y'all will lie, and y'all lie a lot actually. So I'm gonna let y'all know if it's tea, if it's not tea, and what it's giving. Yeah, we just chill. We just decided to come do this. So, and I get my hair done tomorrow, so I have to go home and wash it and stuff. But I'm gonna put y'all back in the car because y'all know how the movie theaters like to get about these cameras, and I don't have time to beat nobody up. Y'all, and why is my hair $350? Tomorrow, if this hair don't look like $350 worth of braids, let me know. But it's hair included, human hair too. So yeah, I'm yapping. Let's go. Y'all, we didn't know we was coming to a bougie. Oh. It don't smell like roaches or nothing. Y'all. So I'm gonna yap while I put my comforter in the dryer. Sinners was so freaking good, y'all. Okay, if you don't know me, in the car, literally, I went to Half Price Books today. First of all, they played. They offered me $129 for my books. So I took my shit home. I had at least like 8 or 9 books, and they offered me $129. $1.29 to be clear. That's besides the point, because they played bad. But what? 3 of those books that are in the car right now at this very moment, the autobiography of Malcolm X, the Black Klansman, and some other stuff, right? I had an era where I was so into the way black people fit in America, like intersectionality, and specifically, I always recommend it to anybody, any black person, but specifically black men that are, around that age, like high school, college, to read the autobiography of Malcolm X, because it really makes you understand the way that black people fit into American society and the role that we play, whether we wanted it to play it or not, and how having knowledge of the system that was built around us to keep us down can really help us prosper. Y'all, I sound so Dr. Umar right now, but I have a point, I promise. One of the things about that book that I really didn't like and I grappled with for a long time was, I'm Christian, y'all know I'm Christian, and Malcolm X was very opposed to Christianity, like very opposed to Christianity. And in his book, he actually has a whole chapter about, he really goes in, not in like a disrespectful way, but like, in the way that, our ancestors did not practice Christianity. And when we were brought here, and even in other scenarios, such as like how Christians took over Ireland, and using that same rhetoric, how they weaponized Christianity to oppress people and to make people, and to kind of force us into these inferior positions. And then now, years later, we practice the religion that was used to keep our ancestors down and that we were taught by our oppressors. it's so complex. And to me, the bigger issue is not about Christianity, because I love God, okay? Y'all love God? What's wrong with you? Like, I love God. The issue with me is really how so easily and throughout history Christianity has been weaponized, and we still weaponize Christianity today. We, as black people, like, it was done to us, we do it to other people. We do it to, I don't know, really anybody that for some reason Christians don't agree with. We weaponize it against them. Long story short, that movie really was like a visual of everything I've always thought about that whole discussion of black people and Christianity. And there were so many like parallels. I have never like researched like roots and like spirituality and like hoodoo and all that, and I probably never will. Well, not probably, I won't just feel like that's not my vibe. But the way that like you could tell the movie was so well researched and so well thought out, and how he really took the time to like develop and make it understandable to people who did not, know about this type of stuff, was amazing. Who's Matthew Coogler? Ryan Coogler is literally like a genius, and I love to see him being so successful because he's black as fuck. Like, he's so black, not in like a skin color way, but in like when you hear him talk, he literally sounds like a stereotypical black person from LA. And I love that. Like, he sounds like Nipsey Hussle. and I love that. The actors, phenomenal. Every actor in that movie, phenomenal. The character development, so deep. Like, I really love that movie. That's probably the best movie I've seen, like, in the past, I don't know. That's the first black movie. If you know, to know me is to know I don't like them black movies. Like, the traumatic black movies, I don't like that. It makes me aggressive with white people. And honestly, I'm just sick of seeing black trauma on the screen. I just feel as though it's not necessary anymore to just watch movies about black trauma. However, if you're gonna make an old black movie or a black movie set in Jim Crow or in segregation days or whenever it's set, that's how you do it. So I'm in the bathroom. I had to just come in here because I've been drinking my water out my Stanley cup, and that made me mad pissy. But y'all, the hair is tea. The hair, hold on. The hair, tea. We're so back, baby. We're so back. But time check, it's like, hold on. It's 2:30. I got here at 8. So we're carried on. We're 6.5 hours in. I think, guessing, I would say I will probably get, it's 2:30. I'll say I'll probably get done at like 6:30. What y'all think? I think 6:30. Yeah. I think 6:30, but hopefully before. Hey y'all, so it is currently Friday, May 9th. It's 2:20 p.m. So I just got back from picking up Colin's cake, and I took it to the house, and now I'm at Styles in India. I'm finna get waxed. Colin comes home today, and also he's not gonna be here till late tonight though. And then me and Angel are having a pool day. Celebrate the treacherous semester we went through. Yeah, Colin's still at school, so I don't have to worry about him. But yeah. Hair. Oh, I didn't even show y'all my hair. Y'all, my hair is so cute, but I will say this is a lot of fucking braids, y'all. It's so many braids, y'all. The next time I get braids, I'm gonna have to get large knotless. Like, and I was there for literally, it took her 13 and a half hours. No, 13 hours flat. It took her 13 hours flat. But I'm glad my hair is done. I'm keeping this baby up until my photo shoot. Look at that. I don't know how I'm gonna put this up to swim because my hair is freaking sore. Like, it's not sore like just holding it, but when I get to doing too much, it starts hurting. So what I tried to do is I put it in 2 ponytails because one was not working. One hurt. So I put it in 2 so it can kind of get used to being pulled back a little bit. And then I'm going to try to put it in something. But let me go in here and get my wax. It's currently 2:21 and my wax is at 2:30. But here they like time everything perfectly. Like, so even if I go in there, I'm just going to be sitting down. Sitting down. And I hate that. I hate that. Y'all, I also got my schedule for this last, I don't even gotta forget saying next semester, this last semester. And I also got an email from my nurse residency program. Ain't that crazy to say? The pediatric ICU position that I accepted. I get my official offer letter, and job acknowledgement today. They emailed us and told us that it's in there. They said it's not open for negotiation, so hopefully it's fine. But everything from the offer that they sent in the email, everything was fine. $37 an hour base. That's really all I cared about. And I get 22 days of PTO. I asked my mom, I said, that seems a little low. But my mom said that's fine, 22 days of PTO. Because I looked it up. And let's see. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I looked it up and they said most jobs offer like 6 to 8 weeks of PTO. And I was like, but 22 days is not 6 to 8 weeks. But it actually is, because nurses only work 3 days. Nurses only work 3 days a week. So 22 days of PTO is a little bit over 7 weeks. I don't need to be off for over 7 weeks. So when I put it like that, I was like, oh, okay. You know? Because we don't work 5 days a week, so we don't need, like, 22 days is over 7 weeks. I really wish I could do what my mom does, what my mom used to do at her old job that she was at, like, when I was in middle school and elementary school. She used to take December off. Like, I loved it so bad. I wish I could do it. You think they'll let me? Probably not. But my mom literally used to save all her PTO from the whole year. She would literally be off the whole month of December. Like, she would not even she really wouldn't even go back to work after Thanksgiving, honestly. She wouldn't go back to work to the first of the year. And I'm like, how are they letting you do this? But she did it every year, and I thought that was so slay. And I hope I can do that. It don't even got to be the whole month. Like, that's dragging it. But, like, if I can take off, like, those last 2 weeks of the year, I'm talking about in it. But then I also know I have to work every other holiday. But I'll still be on orientation. I'll still be with a preceptor.
Now, I know a lot of people in the medical field that take off like months at a time.
No, I know I can take off months at a time. I'm saying they're going to let me take off those months because that's like peak season for us. Especially for in pediatrics, that's like peak season. The kids got all the little bugs from being around everybody at the holidays. But let me go in here. What time is it? I still got 6 minutes left. Should I yap some more? What else do I got left to say? Schedule for this, all my classes this semester are only going to be 5 to 7 weeks. I have 2 classes that are 7 weeks, which is community health and something. I don't know, y'all. I think I'm taking community health, like a legal class, and what's the other one, y'all? Oh, and leadership, nursing leadership. Community health and leadership are 7 weeks, the first 7 weeks of the semester, and the legal class is 5 weeks. It's like in the middle of the semester, literally. It's like the 5 weeks before capstone. So I have 2 weeks that I don't have that class, and then I start that class. That's the class I'm actually most excited for, is legal, because I like that they made that a class so I can make sure I stay on top of my stuff. Because basically what that class is, teaches you our scope of, like, going over your scope of practice as a nurse, how to protect your license, how to chart, the steps to go through to make sure that license stays sitting up pretty. And then also that class, we also literally takes us step by step through the process of registering to take the NCLEX and like getting all our stuff situated for the board of nursing. And it's like in the class as assignments. So I'm gonna be able to do it and make sure I do it right. And I'm glad that they're gonna do it with us, because I heard it's a lot of hoops. But let me go in here, get this hair snatched. Finna be like that. Why would you look at me like that? Can I tell your business, Mom?
No.
Okay. She's saying she don't want y'all to know what's tea. So maybe she'll let me tell y'all eventually.
Oh, it's so boring.
I had to show them my room. I ain't even showed y'all the progress, but just know.
Cash, move.
Yeah, Cash is irritating. I told y'all that. I was going off on Cash earlier in the vlog.
Ooh.
But look, y'all. Look what my mommy got me for Nurses Week.
That's cute.
Look.
Because
Because they finally came out with a smaller size. And then, look. Oh, Angel's on the way. So I'm about to make our Bellini. But look, it's so cute. And I got little charms. So I'm going to put the charms in it.
That's just what I do. Keep that in mind, though. About this entire time that I'm working here.
Angel's here. She said she got a ticket. Angel in this fake cry, y'all. Oh my gosh.
Don't speed. Don't speed.
I don't really know how to do the grenadine, but it seems pretty. Wait, let me drop the cups. Look at Steve.
Damn. Oh, she's friendly though. Ooh.
Yeah, she's friendly and bad as shit. Stop! Because if my mom was here, you would not be doing all that.
Stop. Ooh. Stop.
She's like, ooh. I'm gonna put her in a cage because we're gonna go anyway. But I'm trying to give her a chance. And look at the way she treats me. Okay, wait. Please. It's good. It's just a little strong.
Yeah.
That apple tastes good though.
Yeah, that's good.
That peach.
What is this?
It's just peach juice.
It's good.
We're here, and tell me why the sun is out. But look, the sun is everywhere but on us. But I'm low-key chilling. I'm on this little thing. Enjoy the show. Like, Angel's finna get in the water. I told her once let me see you do it first, sister. Let me see you.
Should I take my towel over there?
I don't know. Yeah, take it over there. Yeah. Breathe. That's what you told me. Okay. Sweatpants. Shirt. No bra. I just couldn't find one, but I feel like I don't know. Whenever I dress like this, I feel like I look like a college student. This is how the college students be dressing when I be seeing them in the movies. We're at Applebee's now.
Hey y'all.
We went to Texas Roadhouse, but the wait was 1 hour and 30 minutes, so we got the pizza.
We got it, but okay. I got it. You need to go.
Look at boyfriend's cake. $19. Oh, that's what I forgot to ask y'all to get, candles.
Very sweet, not gonna lie. Haven't had a cake in a while.
I know, that's why I got you one.
Red, nice.
Well, my okay, y'all, it's a little bit later and we're about to go, but here's the fit. So I'm wearing these pink sweatpants from Pretty Little Thing. They came in a set, like a little sweat set, and I'm wearing the jacket too. Well, I'm not gonna wear the jacket, but I'm bringing it because it's probably gonna be cold in the movie. So I got these pink, like, oversized sweatpants from Pretty Little Thing. I'm wearing my Nike Vomeros for shoes. And then I'm wearing this shirt from Shein that says I'm literally just a girl. And I pulled my hair back. I let Colin pick my hairstyle. I was going to either do a half up, half down, or a side part. He chose middle part, so. And then I pulled it back like this because I don't want it in my face. And then jewelry, I'm wearing my Pandora bracelet. I keep forgetting to add charms. I'm gonna add some now that I'm graduating nursing school. But I got my Pandora bracelet and I got my mini Michael Kors watch that I got for Christmas. And then I have my bow earrings from Pandora and my bow necklace from Pandora. And that's the fit, no makeup, you know, real cutesy, real demure, but not doing too much. And yeah, we're finna get ready to go. We're going to see Sinners. Y'all know I literally just saw Sinners, like, in this exact same video. But I'm going to see it again because it was good and my boyfriend hasn't seen it yet because, you know, he's been at school. So yeah, that's what's tea.
I don't even say bye no more. I be like, mwah, no bras.